Yo, what's up guys? It's SnapBeastie, and today I'm going to be showing you how to both detect and beat cheaters. So earlier today, about 9 hours ago, I was in a match on Havana, right? And there was this person who the enemy team, right, who had the cheater. They said themselves that that person was cheating, right? So then my team, like one of the people on my team also confirmed, like, oh yeah, that person's a cheater. You know, let me see who the player was. If I go into my social, oh yeah, Musashi. It was this kid, right? Level 32 account. If you look at their profile as well, you know, it's like their accuracy surprisingly isn't suspicious, right? Surprisingly, but you guys will see what I mean when you call it when by me calling it suspicious. So yeah, I was just doing a quick comparison there, but yeah. Okay, let's go. So
Traveling to Havana.
Havana
Ready
is a
for
really good
battle.
sniper map because it has long sight lines, high ground, and yeah, people need to make very long rotations with shields, which mean that snipers can get a lot of picks, right?
Attackers
And like
incoming
especially,
in 30 seconds.
and
I
it's
stopped
like
you once. I
the
can
the
do
team
it
who
again.
enables snipers the best,
wouldn't
if both
count
teams
on
are running snipers, wins the game, right? Unless one team can run a really well coordinated dive and win that game. So, but anyways, Musashi, this individual, right? I'm gonna get into this match and show you all. So, let me just lower the volume quickly. Okay, let's watch this. So, so someone on my team, right? They say they were cheating. Someone on the other team says they were cheating. And fresh account, right? So I'm like, okay, maybe we can run a bunker comp because a lot of people in like even Diamond, which is a higher elo compared to most players in game. However, it's still, you know, in the grand scheme of things, a relatively, I don't want to say a low rank, but players aren't like super insane there, like consistently, right? So I'm like, okay, we can try Bastion to catch them off guard. And as you guys can see, I'm Bastion. So I try to shoot the ball. I kind of choke my shots. I didn't realize he was contesting cart for a little while, and then you know I just try to shoot at the ball, get alt charged, potentially get a pick. I need to raise my point. So I back up a little bit because I'm getting pressured, and I would die if I didn't rotate. And then I make a mistake, get in a position where I get rocked by the Sigma, right? But then I still try to shoot them. So basically, I try to get picks so that their team can't get resources to protect the cheater, right? But anyways, let's get into actually watching the cheater. So there's a part of the match earlier. It was a really suspicious kill that they got on me. Here, I'll show you all. I believe this is it. Yeah, this is it. So watch what happens when they track my body, right? So they look over here, right? Like, and they know I'm there. Like, they know I'm over there. Like, they hear me and see me. So then they shoot, or then they try to shoot. They track the middle of my body. So immediately, they track to me, flick in the middle of my body. Like when they shoot, it's by the middle of my body, but like after the dash, it's like past that. So as you guys can see, the shot's like here and not like here. So they shoot once, hit it, and then they shoot again. Not directly in the middle of my body, but around there. And it's very faint. And this is a good hack, I think. Like a good like tracking hack, but or a good like soft aimbot, but they track my body slightly. So watch this, right? So they see me, right? They see me. They move the crosshair immediately to my body, like snap, right? Like people often don't hit that shot, and then look, their aim lingers on my body, like it's moving towards the center on my body, like People on Ashe, if they hit a flick, they would have the reactions to just be like, okay, I'm gonna move my crosshair away from the body, right? Like, why would they need to track the body if they know that Ashe can 2-tap a 200 HP target in the body with scope, mercy, damage boost, right? Especially if someone's a diamond player, they would know that. Like, they wouldn't need to track the body. So that was something very blatant to me. But also, earlier I believe, there was something very suspicious.
Enemy turrets down.
Oh, I believe it was here. So, like my hold on, I'm sorry guys, I'm just having difficulty. Dude, where is it? Okay, so look at me, right? I'm the Genji. Look at how they track my body. Like, they would have never known that I double jumped. Like, there's so much stuff going on in the round. Like, they wouldn't focus on, like, well, they would focus on hearing that, but they wouldn't hear that. Look, they perfectly track the center of my body and shoot as soon as I get out of that room. So with cheaters, you want to always look out for them tracking the center of your body. You know, obviously, you know, like obvious snaps and whatnot, which is an indication of an aimbot, and them toggling, right? Because toggling is like, you know, they might like play significantly worse one portion of the game, or at least like slightly worse, right? And then another part of the game, they're just like popping heads all the time, right? And this guy has a good hack, right? I don't think he's not good at hiding his wall hacks, but his soft aimbot, if he does have it, is good. Like look, like he snapped onto our Doomfist, right? Like they're just looking at them, right? And you know now, like they see me too. You know, like I showed you guys this already. Tracking the middle of my body, you know. You see that I double jump and then immediately shoot. So, you know, like from the start of the round, we knew this guy was cheating, but we could beat him. Like his positioning wasn't good, and like because my team was on you know, like a Risa Ryan, which has like a ton of shield, we could play around it. So how you detect a cheater, right? Number one, obvious snaps, okay? Number two, tracking through walls. Number three, playing considerably better in a round, right? And then considerably worse, like just feeding one time and then the other time just like getting 3Ks off rep, right? Another thing too is that if the person is like, and I know this is like, you know, oh, level 25 account, you know, like killing 4 people must be a cheater, but that's not always the case, right? Sometimes it's just a fresh account, and it's a good player, and they're popping off. But other times it is a cheater. So against someone who you suspect is cheating or expect is cheating, watch kill cams. Be sure to watch kill cams. Like don't there's a setting where you can like automatically skip kill cams, and sometimes you can't like turn that off, but like trust, and if you have kill cams off, then trust your teammates, and if they say that they're cheating, right? Or if your teammates don't say they're cheating and you have and you expect that they are, then trust your own instinct, right? Play against them like you would, like play against them with a ton of caution, like essentially like they're cheating, right? Because they are, like they're using software to make them better at a game, and you need to play like far differently than you would a normal player. Like cheats have flaws, but like people have far more flaws than cheats do. I believe this guy had wall hack on the entire round, you know, and he was just tracking the middle of the body. Like that clip on me with Genji, where I was double jumping and the Ashe was tracking the middle of my body. Like that isn't even good crosshair placement. Like how would he know that I were to double jump and wall climb there? Like I could have disengaged to my team, but I actually wanted to make an aggressive angle, which ultimately I got punished for, and I shouldn't do that. But like they would have never known like the exact apex of my double jump and to track the middle of my body, and like to do that consistently throughout the round as well as with my teammates. Like it doesn't make sense. So And so I believe that they were cheating.
Business,
Like,
my rules.
so now about the how to beat a cheater, right? You kind of identify that they're cheating, right? But second of all, you choose comps that are good for cheaters. So in the past, before Rollock, you'd run really like tank heavy comps, But now, since 222 Rollock, right? Two tanks, two damage like DPS, right? And two supports. You can only run two tanks. So I'd say since Orisa Sigma is really broken right now, like Orisa and Sigma both do way too much, right? For like they could both get way too much value. You can play those characters and you can like hold them to force their cooldown so that way they can't disengage. Maybe like if they're like Widow or Ashe, for example, you can pull into the enemy team so that way your team can like focus the pull and get like all charge, and obviously with double shield, it's a ton of shield, right? So you can block sightlines. Now, like depending on the comp that you're running, if you're playing like if you're playing a rush comp, you want to like you might want to play Ryan. That's not a bad idea, but otherwise, you can play Orisa. Like Orisa's super good. Like Supercharger, you can farm fights so easily with that because I believe it's like I don't know the exact numbers, but it's definitely like somewhere between like 20 to 30% for like each team, right? For like and if you protect the Supercharger, then you can do a lot of damage to the other team, and then it gives the cheater less time to actually get that value from their cheats. So another thing too, like a common misconception I find is that there's a cheater, just dive the cheater, right? But it doesn't always work like that. Dive doesn't have a shield, right? And if the cheater does happen to actually have good positioning, because surprisingly there are cheaters who do have good positioning, then you're kind of screwed because your supports, it's going to be hard to peel for them and dive the cheater simultaneously. So that's not always super effective. However, diving to zone out a cheater, and if like the enemy team have failed to like counter the dive previously, then maybe, right? Typically it's just whatever works, but most often double shields to play. Just try to like zone off angles and always protect like your squishies as well as tanks, right? But like tanks, like it's harder to get double dinked by a Widow as a tank than like one shot as a squishy. So essentially, beating cheaters comes down to knowing that they're cheating, not getting tilted from it. Like that's a big thing. Like don't get tilted because someone's cheating. Be like they're cheating, so they so part of them must be insecure about their skill. We can exploit that. Or your team can exploit that so that you can win, right? And just disable them from getting like any shots in like whatsoever. Easier said than done. But if you can block enemy team off from enabling their cheater, regardless if they realize it or not, then you can get so much value. Because like the cheater will be their carry most often, right? And then if you can get value by like for example like focusing Orisa pulls, you can build ult fast, which means you can kill the enemy team at a faster rate, which means that you can't pour resources into the cheater like as much as the enemy team is dead. So, which sounds obvious on paper, but people often don't think of that. So, it's like just don't get tilted. Analyze that they're cheating, right? I've repeated this a lot of times. Play double shield is often very good, but just try to zone off angles from them, and support your team. Just play to live. Don't let them get a pick on you, because then they're gonna the enemy team, if they're smart, they're gonna snowball that pick and then gauge off it. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a pleasure making this video. Cheaters ruin games for everyone, right? Not just like in video games or Overwatch, but in sports too. Like just anything as far as that goes. They take the fun out of the game, man. That's why if people beat a cheater, it feels so good because you know you're better than someone who's using a third-party software to become better at a video game, to become better at something.
Double.
Well, it wouldn't be a third-party software if it was digital, but you know what I mean. All right, but thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care. I love you all. Have a great day. Peace out. Stay safe.